the Varkha Cholani channel. I trust all of you watching are safe and well. Today, many years ago, December 11, 2008 to be precise, the New York City Police Department arrested Bernard Madoff, one of the financial biggest frauds of the century, worth $65 billion. That led to the financial crisis of 2008. What is it that makes people so greedy? And besides greed, there is another condition called hubris. But always remember, fraud is a daughter of greed. Let's understand today that the hubris, the arrogance, the over excessive self-confidence that many times people in positions of power suffer from comes from a lack of self-awareness. They believe much delusionally that they are invincible, that somehow or the other the law will never catch up with them. And you combine that with greed and you have a deadly mindset of the fraudster. What is the mindset that makes for greed? A constant self-preoccupation and a self-obsession with what one believes one must have. It's always about me, and what I believe I must have. Marry that with envy, and you will often see people who are greedy are very envious people. In fact, envy and greed go together. Envious people believe that what another has, they must also have. One must get it at any cost is the mindset that usually takes over the greedy person. The greedy person often suffers from severe feelings of inadequacy, believing his possessions is what is going to define his self-worth. Besides envy and besides the idea of self-obsession, another quality of a greedy person is they lack empathy. They do not have any compassion, kindness to another, and in fact believe that life is a zero-sum game. The idea that the pie can be shared across society is not something that usually you will find a greedy person believing in. He believes that the pie is finite and he and only he must get that finite pie. Today, let's all step back and reminisce about that 2008 financial crisis, especially during the pandemic where only the rich seem to be getting richer. I think we are on the cusp of greed, which is going to all blow up in some of our faces sooner rather than later. Do identify whether you have that envious bone in you. Do identify whether you believe that life is a zero-sum game. Do identify whether you can actually begin to develop compassion, care, and look to people with empathy, believing that they suffer much more than you and I could ever envision. Stay safe, stay well. If you like what you see, please do hit the like button. Please do share my video and continue to subscribe. Till next week, it's goodbye and thank you.